baby Rick. Baby P. Little baby with little nice elbows.
Hey, what's up with it out there? Hey, nah. Hold on, this bitch ain't even focused. Come on, focus. Hey, nah, say nah. What's up with it, man? It's your player partner, Rick, man. You know, we kicking Gritz, baby. You know, I was reading this article and shit, right? And they said one of the most important things a man needs is a woman who reads. That's crazy, right? They said all a man needs is a woman who reads. Imagine that. Thoughts from your neighborhood N-word. Go get the book.
No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes and no, but all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't.
Pure infatuation.
What? That's the name you want me to?
Yeah.
That's how you want me to introduce you, as pure infatuation?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, now, say now, what's up with it, man? It's your player partner, Rick, man. Kicking Gritz, man, you know. Tuning in with you, man, you know what I mean? I got somebody special with me today, man. Just gonna ask a few questions, man. You know, some guys out there, I'm sure y'all want to know. We're gonna ask her a few questions. This is pure infatuation. That's her name, her government name. Your mama named you that?
No, the LLC that I incorporated years ago did.
Okay, my bad, boss lady.
So that's who I go by. So if you're looking for me, you can find me as Pure Infatuation.
Pure infatuation.
Pure, as in pure.
Holy water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Infatuation.
I can dig it.
Do you know what that means, though?
It's an addiction, an attraction, something that you're purely attracted to. I don't know. Tell me.
So an infatuation is more than admiration and convulsion and obsession. It's an acronym for love or lust. But it's all about your perspective, and that's why my name is Pure Infatuation, because purely you're gonna be infatuated.
Hey man, you learn something new every day, man.
But it's also, you know, a little PI. I might be a little mad, and I might, you know, I might be here special, you know. I don't know.
Low, though, you feel me?
Allegedly.
Yeah, right.
But not.
Allegedly.
But that's how you know how to find pure infatuation, baby. PI.
I don't know too much about it. I've never really been obsessed with anything, so.
It's not obsessed, it's infatuated.
Well, infatuation is a cousin to obsession, right?
But is an obsession a cousin to love or lust? Have you ever lusted? Have you ever wanted?
You know.
You have nice things. You never lust, or not lust, but you never put your mind forth to want what you're attracted to. That's an infatuation that you actually obtain.
Not as much as I probably should. To the point of having an obsession.
I can respect that.
I get lazy-minded, so.
Well, maybe you get comfortable. Maybe not like lazy-minded. Change your narrative a little bit, maybe.
Hold on, we're supposed to be talking to you.
We are, but we're talking.
You bring it, hey.
But it is.
I got you.
It's true. It's facts. Pure infatuation, baby. Do you not? If anyone's watching, you know how to find me.
That's right. Pure infatuation. So.
On the Cash App, the Venmo, all that.
Okay, hustler. I can dig it. So I got her here today because, you know, some people have been wondering some things, or there's some questions they want to ask. You know, she dances. She's a dancer, exotic dancer.
It's hard dance, y'all.
You stupid. And there's guys that want to know about pickup lines and shit like that. What works? You know, because they done heard it all. They done heard it all, seen it all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask her a few questions. First one is, we'll go with the worst. What do you want? Worst or best?
Let's go with the worst first. Let's go from the worst to the best. Because what if your best is actually the worst? You never know. So let's start with...
Yeah, that's on them.
Okay.
I'm good.
It's up to y'all.
I ain't got no game. I just keep it real. I let them know.
Well, you obviously got game. You got me here.
Man, she's stupid.
Okay, okay, then let's start with the best. No, then let's start with the best thing.
What the best pickup line that you've ever heard from a man that actually strikes your attention, that got you?
Okay, and this is a real story.
Spill it.
You've never heard. I've never told you this before. I swear, fuck swearing. I was in Louisiana in the French Quarter. I was in the French Quarter of Louisiana in 2017, right before 4th of July.
Was it not Mardi Gras, okay?
No, it was right before 4th of July. I was there, had to be like June 30th. And if you're watching, sir, never forgot this a day in my life. Best pickup line ever. Hands down. I was walking, it was from a fucking crackhead, but well, I can't say he was a crackhead, but he was definitely a bug. But he said the realest shit to me ever that stopped me in my tracks, and I was like, because first he could have been talking to everybody walking down the front. This is what he said.
Yeah, what did he say?
This is what he said. And I'm not saying it verbatim because he said, "You so ill, you make medicine sick. If I put I don't even want to put my dick in you. I want to give you all my residuals."
No, he said it like a little rhyme.
Yeah, like no, he came with that that old school. Like I never heard the line that he said.
Okay.
Say it again. Say what you said.
He said
no. He said you so ill. He was like you so ill.
Basically, he said you so ill you make medicine sick. I wouldn't even want to put my dick in you. I want to hold on. What's the last part?
I want to give you all my residuals to make me well. So, like I said, I can't tell you verbatim.
He must have said it so slick.
But he had that.
You know what I mean?
I stopped in my tracks. I was like, wait a minute. What did you just say? Because I need to learn that line because I'm going to use it.
Hey, if you can put that together the way he put it together, man, hey.
You was close. You were close. You was close.
Yeah, I'm going to have to practice that. I'm going to figure it out.
But it was so, like, it was like old school banter, like one of them, like, now I'm literally drawing a fucking blank. It was one of them slick Rick, like, talk so fast, if you ain't listening, your pussy don't get wet. Like, wait, what did you just say, my nigga? What did you say to me?
Like that,
And then one, I didn't even know he was talking to me, but it stopped me dead in my tracks. And when I stopped, he was like, yeah, you.
Hey, that's how you get their attention, man. You gotta come up with a slick little line, man. You know what I mean? One time for their mind, though. You know what I mean?
I have thought numerous of times, and before I go to sleep, like, what exactly was it he said? Cause that shit was hitting. Like, you so ill, no, he said, you so ill, medicine will make me slick. I want to get with you to be well. Something, it all rhymed, but he was like, you sick, you so ill, I don't even want to take the medicine. Cause I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out for you. It
sounded more close to with the first time you said it.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what he said, and it stopped me dead in my tracks. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Cause that shit was slick as fuck. Like, I talk fast.
Words rhyme for a reason, man. Hey, I'm telling you, that's how you get them. So the worst.
The worst pickup word?
Yeah.
You're cute.
So if a dude slide up on you and say, hey, cutie, you cute though, you fly, man, what's that?
It's the worst.
That's the worst?
To me. Okay. For me personally, because, bitch, my dog is cute. Little kids is cute. What can you do with cute?
I get that. It's like
that's the best you can come up with.
It's like a nigga. I kind of like you.
Kinda,
Yeah.
you for sure. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
oh, you kind of cute.
Right.
If you squint your eyes a little bit and look at me after I punch you in your motherfucking eye, I bet I am cute. No, don't call me cute. Cute is for puppies, my nigga.
Okay. I can respect that.
Okay, the worst saying ever to me, and it's not a pickup line, but when you are talking to someone, male, female, or anybody, and they're like, well, when you gonna have some free time for me? Instant cutoff.
Oh yeah, I can get that. Most men probably don't see the problem in that.
And it's not that all of my time is expensive. You know how? Hold on. It is, but it's not. Change your directive. Change what words you're using, because why would you think that I would want to free up my time to hang out with you in my free time? What am I benefiting from that?
A better choice of words would be availability or available.
Or when can I get some of your time? Or not when. What can I do to have some of your time?
Okay.
Because then the female's gonna give you a direct answer. If she's just money hungry or she really like you, she's gonna say, "Oh, I can do this and that at this time," or she'll be like, "We can do this or that." But if you word it differently, she's gonna give you a direct response instead of saying, "Hit me up when you have free time." None of my time is free. The only thing that I cannot give back that I spend every day is my time.
I respect that. So what about, see, my position, I was always the one that was like, I got time tomorrow, I'm gonna come get you around like 2 o'clock or something like that, so be ready. I'm just gonna let you know. I ain't gonna ask, I'm just gonna tell you. And if I get a response that says it's okay and whatever, you agree to the terms and conditions of what I'm putting down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I worked it.
But
is that still something that, because, I'm married now, so I don't really do too much moving and grooving around. I'm not in the dating scene or nothing like that. So as things change. You're younger than me, a lot younger, so.
No, not a lot.
A lot. You're a lot younger than me.
No.
So, you like at least a decade. I got at least a decade on you.
Maybe a good 8. But let me start by saying this. It's hard being a good woman in a world full of wannabe bad bitches. It's hard being a real man in a world full of wannabe real niggas. Everyone wants instant gratification, and the most important thing is if someone knows what they want and they go for it and they put themselves out there, if you don't adhere to it, then that's the message right there that it's not compatible. So if a woman or a man,
that's a jewel right there. You pick up what she putting out, man. That's some real life game. You understand me?
Woman or a man.
Yeah.
Woman or a man. If I put out, hey, let's go do this at this time. Be ready. This is what I want to do with you. If you don't respond within the time manner and say, even the simplest bet, okay, a response. If we're talking like text message or social media, if you put your best foot forward and set something up, that shows initiative. That shows that you're interested.
Right.
That shows that you're invested in what you want, and you reached out and crossed a threshold or a boundary of acceptance or rejection. But no matter what, you put yourself out there because this is who you are, regardless if it's received or not. And it's not just boundaries, that comes with self-respect. And that's the type of person I am. If I have time available, like I was saying earlier, The worst thing someone can ask me is, "Oh,
when are you free?"
When are you free?
Yeah.
Because I am a free person. I'm free whenever the fuck I want to be. I do what I want to do. But to have that narrative and ask in that demeanor,
stop asking women when they're free. It's not a good idea.
Or men, no, and men too.
You might get the red and
but men too. But men too.
Let me ask you, I just
but there's men too.
You said something. The K, right? You know, people text men,
yeah.
Okay, or just K. This bothered me because there was guys that I know that would text me back K.
Not just, but like I'm saying, men or female.
If a dude texts you back
K, what? Okay, ask the question, because I know what you about to say. Just off of, I could tell we feel the same way about that one letter K.
But for a man to do it though, it's just
that sounds like you fugazi. You're not solid in a response to say bet for sure. Cool. Yeah. I'll hit. I got you.
Yeah, I'm with
I'll hit.
I'm fucking with
I got you is literally 4 letters. I got in a letter. But to respond just K is like, it's dismissive. And it's not set in stone. Just like if a man or a woman, if somebody, like my best friend was like, oh, we supposed to go out to eat. We got this time scheduled, all this shit. Okay, K, bet. K, to me, symbolizes like, right. That's not going to be a for sure cordial fucking arrangement of consensus. Because if you really respected the person that was saying, you just respond with K. K just means like, K.
That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Because the words on my mouth. Just wanted to put that out there because you did touch upon that. You said K, and
I don't like K.
Me either. I don't.
Friends, family. You just text me one letter K after like arrangement of.
To me, to you, K is like.
It's dismissive.
It's like someone saying
it's
cute
dismissive.
To you, like you're
yeah,
cute.
It's dismissive. It's dismissive. It's not just no. It's not dismissive. It's a pacifying response. It's being passive as fuck.
You get that, K?
No, but seriously, seriously. If your mama, if someone's mama texted and she's like, "Oh, I'm at the hospital. Something's going on. I don't really know, but I'm just letting you know." Would you respond with K? Would you respond with K? Yeah. But she said, "I don't know what's going on." She reassured all this stuff. Would you just respond with K? I mean, not everybody has.
It don't sound like you really care. Yeah.
K just means like, okay, I heard you, right. But I didn't even give you a okay. I didn't even give you a.
It's like saying K.
It's passive, like yeah. So, like okay, then, so what you want me to do?
And, right.
I'm still gonna do me. Okay, K. I'm still living my life over here. Just think about it. Let me rephrase it in a deeper way. Okay, everyone has a mom. A lot of people are parents. What if your kid texted you or called you and you missed a phone call and then they texted you while they were at school and you're, living your life at work or handling business, whatever. But your child is at school. They try to call you, you're busy, so you didn't answer, and you're like, they're at school, they okay, it's not an emergency because the school didn't call. But your kid did. And you didn't answer. Then your kid texts you, I'm scared, the school is doing a lockdown, they say that it's just a drill for school shootings. Would you respond, K? Do you see where I'm going with this now? Because I went deep from your mom in the hospital, might be dying, but she's not trying to have you work. Would you respond, K? No.
Fuck no.
And your child. Your child tried to call you. You busy. You didn't answer. But then you get a text. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. But they have us doing this drill for an active shooter. This isn't the times. It could just be a drill. It could be a drill.
But the shit's really happening.
But what if it's really happening? Are you just gonna respond to your kid and just open up the text message and be like, "Okay"?
Right. Let's go.
Think about it. Think about it.
They're gonna fuck the kid.
No, but a kid is a kid. But still, would you just text K? Because K is passive. It's dismissive.
Right. Almost like you don't care.
Everybody who any and everyone who just texts me K, even if it's just the smallest thing, I put them in a certain category of associates, not friends, not family, not loved ones.
Hey, there's a lot of power in that, just using that one word response.
Think about it. Just think about it.
You gotta cut that word out. I mean that letter out as a one word response to anything.
But some people do deserve just a K.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Some situations do just, for me personally, instead of even a K, bitch, I'll leave you on red. At least you saw that red, that bitch. But at least I care not just say K. At least you could think negatively of me, like, damn, you just let me on red. But to say K, but to even just say K to me is dismissed. I wouldn't just be like K.
Yeah, that's serious, man. That's why I brought that up, though.
Think about
some people don't think about that, though.
But everyone wants instant gratification.
Yeah.
Everyone wants instant gratification on rapport of themselves or what they put out there, social media, all this shit. But is shit really okay? I can't just respond with a K. Have you ever gotten a K text from me? I'll be like, yo, bad. So it's at least 3 letters. It's at least an effort of
a response.
Of a response. Yeah. Even if it's short and it's brief, it's at least 3 letters. Even talk to text. You can't even fucking tell Siri K. Siri will spell K, K-A-Y. So for someone to text you K, that means that they just dismissed you. They read your message and just press 1 letter, and the K is right next to the send button. They don't give a fuck about what you say. K. Because if you was swear, the K is right next to send. K-L colon, semicolon. Right there. K is right next to send.
My phone is
K is the last letter. K, send.
Yeah.
On a computer. K, enter. It's dismissive. It's passive, dismissive. It's pacifying. Like
disrespectful. Hey, man,
in context, it really is though. Cause fuck the K. Why like some other shit like B? Like B could stand for. What does K stand for? Okay. Okay starts with an O. Well, why don't us as a community, if you really care about somebody or something, instead of being dismissive, why don't you press B? B could be beautiful. B could be, belief. B could stand for a lot of shit. How much shit does the K stand for? I don't know. That's going off on a different tangent.
Well, since we still running, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
All right. First date, do's and don'ts.
Okay.
Suggestions for do's and don'ts. Like, if you were to, it's not like an actual, like, if you were to put out, like, on a manual or something like that to someone, for someone or something, it's like your brother or something. You're telling him do's and don'ts for his first day. What would that be? You can start with the do's or start with the don'ts.
I will start with the don'ts.
Okay, things guys shouldn't do first day.
Number one thing is don't ever start a date for the very first time with someone brand new and be like, you can come over, or can I come over to your place? Personally, I just feel like that's showing no interest other than physical. Another total don't from first jump is don't expect for a man or a female, don't expect the person to be able to read your fucking mind. If you want something or if you don't like something, say that shit. No one's a mind reader. But however, don't expect for your date or vice versa to be able to read your demeanor or to pick up on what you do like or what you don't like.
Alright, so don't invite to the crib, but do be present in the conversation enough where you're bold enough to speak what it is that you have on your mind and what your
intentions are.
Yeah, your intentions basically.
Yeah. Because as a dude, I would rather have, me personally, and this is just from my own personal experience, you're asking me, I would rather have someone lay it all out on the table what they want or what they're expecting or what their objective is. So if I'm not with it, it's all right there on the table. So it's like,
ask you this though. So
does that make sense? Am I saying this in the right way to make sense, or should I elaborate? Or does that make sense? Like, let the person choose, man or woman. Let the person choose to accept you because you're who you are and what you want on the table. And if they don't like it, or if that's not something that they can adhere to, you have no fucking hidden intentions or background
secret agenda.
Yeah, agenda. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing with all my cards face up and you still think that I'm motherfucking playing, fuck the game. Do you want to play this? This is the game that I am playing, and this is how I tell you how the cards are laid and how it is played, and this is what it is with me. Choose to play or not. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's just me though. I can only speak on my own personal behalf because a lot of people don't like what I like. A lot of people do want fallacies and fucking hidden, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, because you never let the person be themselves and you weren't being yourself.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't.
Does that make sense? Be who the fuck you are unapologetically and let a motherfucking choose you. Because I'm not gonna change who the fuck I am and what I got going on and how I maneuver. I'm gonna lay it all out and this is who I am. If you wanna fuck with me, here's the window of opportunity. But if not, it's not no door. I ain't gonna close it on your ass when I tell you to leave. You gotta get in this motherfucker first. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't have boundaries or respect for themselves and like a state of rapport and respect for themselves and boundaries to even know who they are. So a lot of people have to collect people to figure out who they are or who they are. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
But it goes hand in hand with the K shit too. It all ties in. Trust me. To me, in my life, in my world, it all ties in.
Makes sense.
Like a nautical knot.
What knot?
A nautical knot. I'll show you.
What is that?
A nautical knot. So you see, I'll just take the string in my hair. One hand.
I I'm learning like a motherfucker. This is the second thing I learned today.
This is a nautical knot.
A nautical knot.
A nautical knot. But it's but in the water, that's why it's called a nautical knot. This is the strongest thing that holds whole fucking boats, whole fucking cruise ships. A nautical knot, just made with one hand. But you know how easy that bitch comes out? If you're not solid on what you're holding on to and what you know your strength, it's nothing but a slip of the knot.
Dig that. All right, well, you know, it was a pleasure and an honor to have you here today on the show with me, chopping it up, you know what I mean, with your partner Rick, but I ain't even gonna hold you all night, man. I know your time is precious and valuable, so we're gonna leave it at that, but most definitely gonna have you back, chopping it up and some more shit. And some
Neighborhood N-word, check it out, it's a good read.
Yeah, that's the book, man. Go buy you some. Yes.
No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, and no, but all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. All I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I'm a grown man, need full submission. Walk with me, shorty, better pay attention. A long list of grown plans. I said walk with me, let me hold your hand. This is player life, gotta understand. I'm a G-child, this is God's plan. And we gon' keep it lit in the meanwhile. I said we gon' keep it lit in the meanwhile. No guts, no glory. No pain, no gain, no worries. And we gon' make her happy in the story. I said we gon' make her happy in this story. So delete all insecurities. Open your mind.